Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, the man that admits that he doesn't know everything there is to know about gardening, but enough to get the job done. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Morning Gardener.
Hello everyone, this is the Morning Gardener. It's kind of windy out here, so before it starts blowing, excuse the noise. These are the ones I started in a pot. Cuttings off of my globe grapes. I got some here, okay, and some here. Might sell them as I get them bigger, I'm not sure. Over here, you've seen these in one of my other videos. That is been put in a pot, I think about 2-3 days. It's already blossoming out on a couple of them. See there? You see that there? It's what I'm putting in. I'm giving them what they need, and that's the whole name of the game. Don't play around with the fertilizers, folks. Get a good organic fertilizer, what I always try to tell you about. Now this right here, that was touch and go all winter long, and it's starting to show a little bit of green, so I'm happy about that. This here is a kiwi plant, and I will not let the cats tear it up this time, because you know it's only going to be left on its own once it gets big enough and burly enough so that they can't tear it up and chew it up. Okay, we're going to go over here now. I'm excited about this. This is the area I have never gardened in before, and let's take one step at a time. This is never been used by me before, and it's right here in this location here. You've seen this on the videos before. I have two locations here. This collard green kale and some dino kale. Dino kale, regular kale, collard greens are in these locations, these beds here, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful plant. So that's what I put in there. I got them in there because I need to have this be productive as well. And in this location, I'm going in and around things like the trees are here, and so you know they're small right now, so I can use this space. And these here, you remember my tanks? They filled up with water. They are completely full, and that's a wonderful thing. Okay, and these are the trees. You remember them? We got a wet yard here. This is very wet. My orchard is wet. From here on up until here is wood. You don't want to walk over there. Over here is another area I just started using. Up in that area there is a spinach and a little bit of a red lettuce, and then right here I put a little small spot here. The reason why I'm planting them in little holes as opposed to straight lines, and I'm planting them erratic, like a different location, because if you don't know what you're looking for and you came in here to, you know, take things or mess with things or give it, you know, whatever, you wouldn't find them necessarily, because you wouldn't know what to look for if you're not a gardener. Gardener, all of you out there would know if you were that type of person, but the average person would not know, because it looks like I have something here, there. Once all this grows up, it's going to look like a bunch of weeds, but actually there'll be food there. Over here, I put this line in here. You see the dark line there, right behind this here, which is my blueberries. Like here, small blueberry plants, but nevertheless they're blueberries. And behind it, about 2.5 feet, there's a line I put there. That's going to be Swiss chard. That's what's going to be there. Over here, you remember I was creating this as a garden, opening this up, getting this ready to produce. See, I got all this opened up. I went over here. This is another location I've never gardened in before. This soil is rough. It's kind of confusing to me right now. It's like a cement plate that's under it, about maybe 6 inches deep. So I'm not worried about that, because what I grew here, it's not going to have an issue with that. But I never knew it was there. That's the thing, point I'm making. And over here, this is 12 inches deep. This is collard greens right here. And on top of it, see how dark it is? Oh, you see the color of it? That's all compost. Everything in this garden, everything has been compost with that compost that I like to talk about, because compost is I call it, it's just magic. That's what it is. Compost is magic. It does things to plants. All right. One little quick look at the orchard, and then we're gonna call it a day. I still have a lot of area that's got to be grown, got to be planted in. Yep, a lot of area, and it's some work involved. Some work involved. This is a big, nice size orchard, and I'm glad to have it. I'm lucky. Right here, potatoes are in here. Maybe 4 days ago I put them in. Also over here, in the middle here, you can't see them, but I mean, there's potatoes there, trust me. And they're Yukon Gold, I think is what they call them. Okay, all right, well, that's it for me. And also I'll put the raspberries in, which is right here. They're from Walmart, just put in. Once I get them going, I'll get them up nice and big, and then I'll just start taking cuttings and start selling those off. Also here, that's the fall gold. Again, get some good size to it, start selling them off, and also keep enough for myself, of course. There's one there. That's a brandy wine, same thing as we saw the first one. And another fall gold there. Then over here, this is my original raspberry. I took some cuttings. That's the one you saw in the first part of the video. I took a couple cuttings off of it, and I'm going to use that. And then over here, now this is what you get at stores nowadays. Everything now is, you don't get much for what you spend. This here is a small black raspberry. It's doing good. It's getting ready to put flowers on, as you can see. It's getting ready to put flowers on, and I'm gonna take cuttings off of it as well, and I'm going to sell it later. The morning gardener worms here. Each time I dig in the ground, I add some to it. These 6 here along this wall are red wigglers, and then the one that's over separate, those are night crawlers. So I have night crawlers, and also I have some night crawlers in the house where I have my indoor collection bin. So it's on. You know, I'm not paying for worms, I'm not paying for fruit, and I'm not paying for any of these vegetables this year. Not that weak stuff that they sell at the grocery store. I'm not paying for it. All this is food for my garden here. That's free. A guy drops it off every year. You know, by maybe 1,800 pounds at a time, 1,500 pounds, and then I turn it into this. And then all of the wood chips, like I told you before, all of the wood chips here in this yard, these wood chips are free. And it's 30,000 pounds. Not a lot of fun to move, but you know, I think I might get one more load this year as a touch-up load. But right now, I don't really need any, but I'm going to get them, because if I don't, the company might say, okay, he don't need any more, and they'll stop dropping them. But they got me on a list where they just keep dropping them. Every time they got one, they give me a call. They say, hello, yes, you need a load? I say, yes. And right now, I'll take a load right now. 10,000 pounds, I'll take it. All right, this is the Morning Gardener. Have a good day now.